Miki or Lomi, or no matter how you call it, it is delicious and soothing. Learn how to make it from scratch and the history behind this dish. You're watching the cooking series. Let's join Robilo at his small kitchen. Warm welcome and welcome back to our small kitchen. Your Korean uncle here in Holland. If you are new to this channel, it's the mission of this channel to expose our culinary tradition back home to the world. It's also the objective to expose our palate to easily adoptable international recipes. Today, we'll not be finishing this, by the way. We'll be bringing this later to the garden where we have a small surprise. Watch out, surprise. But I'll be preparing pasta the way we do it in my small village in Anda, in a small village of Karol. Very basic pasta. What do we need? Just pasta. Pasta. I'll give you the proportions later, and some salt and water. You can use any flour for this purpose. Bread flour, all-purpose flour. It doesn't matter. And I have here roughly 2.5 cups of flour. And I can start with adding just 1 cup and then gradually adjust water. I think this is too much, but it looks much, but I can add more flour later if it's too wet. That's the usual proportion. For every 2 cups of flour, you need 1 cup of water. Adjust it if needed, and you have to have always an extra amount of flour for dusting and for adjusting the hardness if your pasta or your mix or your dough gets too wet. Yeah. I have a machine here for making this. I should have used my mixer, but I want to show you how to knead a pasta. I think we really need more water for this. It's a bit... We'll do the kneading now. Usually, you only need 5 minutes for this task. My hands are messy, but this is the fun part of this. This is how to knead it. Show it, Noodle. Use the palm of your hand again. Push it like this. Turn the dough. Push it again, turn, push and roll, push and roll, push and roll, turn, push, turn, push, push, turn again. This is really heavy. Imagine having to do this for a sack of or 50 kilos of flour. I remember back home in where I come from, this is usually prepared in events like memorial, in events where you have to feed a group or a big group of people, of persons. With this recipe or pasta recipe, we call it Miki, by the way. You can feed lots of people. Cheap and satisfying. I think it has reached the desired consistency. Let's give it one more push, and I think it's done. Yeah, this should be good. Do you think so, cameraman?
I think so.
Yeah. Our table is not built for this task, so you hear it squeak, I should say. Now this is good. This is good. This adds more dust to the work table, and I'll show you next how to make the pasta. I don't have a. We usually do this. Cut the pasta. I don't have a pasta knife even. Careful not to scratch our table. Yeah, I'll just cut one portion and demonstrate how to make the pasta. Yeah, this is how we usually do it where I came from. So you have a small pasta, and then or a small dough like this. Roll it with a rolling pin. I remember when I was a kid, I joined the event with my parents, and they gave me. It was a community event, by the way, because it was the memorial or bus, the 100th day death anniversary of one senior person in the barrio. Her name was Lola Marta, and we had to do this at the alone residence. And I joined, and they gave me a small bottle to as a rolling pin. It works. Yeah. So this should be good. I have to use this because I don't want to ruin my new table. And dust it, and fold your pasta like this. I think this needs a close-up, cameraman. And you slice your pasta. And separate it from one another. This is tedious, really. I'm beginning to think our dough is wet. But if it's too hard, it's very difficult to knead it. So this should be good. This is the manual way of doing pasta. Separate the pastas and dust. And I remember seeing the people of my barrio, the folks, dry this under the sun and then cook it the next day. It's an option. Yeah. So we dry it under the sun. This machine, I got this from my Manang Grace. She gave it to me yesterday. And thank you, Manang Grace, for this gift. It's another enrichment of our Channel 1 kitchen. So let's do this. Let's see how this works. I haven't used this before. It's a pasta machine. Okay. Nice pasta. Not bad. Look at this shit. I created mess here, but this is fun things like baking bread, working with flour is always fun, but it's messy. I'll be doing cleaning later here, don't worry. Okay, let's do this again. This should be good. Yeah? Not bad. Now, let's slice. It's good to dust our pastas to adequately. Dust the pastas adequately. And then we make the noodles. The classic Miki or pasta. I don't know which side. Now let's just taste. This is test this first. I don't know which side. So cameraman, bear with me. I think this side. You know what? This is very exciting. I'm enjoying this. This reminds me of this. Everything that turns really is really exciting. I remember myself playing with our mulihon. It's a knife sharpener. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, Madam Grace. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you. This really makes the tasks quicker. From being a community event now to an individual event, thanks to this machine. I'd like to think my pasta is on the wet side still. Yeah. Our last. That was really fun. We'll now sprinkle or dust our pasta. And I think I'll dry it a bit under the sun before cooking it. That concludes the first part of this Miki making. Don't forget to watch the second part for the cooking. Thank you for joining. Romulo here, your Kuya and Uncle from Anda. This is our very simple Miki, the way we do it in my patio. To our welcome to our late summer little food festival with my ate-atihan here.
Hi.
Grace is our camera woman.
Eat all you can street food.
And our spare here, Manang is spare, Ate is spare. At paki-present yung inyong mga ginawa, please.
Okay, go first. Well, syempre, ang fishball with sauce, siomai with
Mami.
sauce. Tapos dito extra.
Of course, ito yung okoy natin, na alamang okoy. At ang famous barbecue ni Manang Grace.
At
katam-takam.
And the queen of all the preparations.
This is Lomi.
Miki. Don't call it Lomi, please. It's Miki.
I stand corrected.
Okay.
And all the sauce for each of the dishes.
Okay, oksa tayo.
It's makalik idare.
Yeah.
It's makalik.
Okay, Manang. Sige muna. Sige.
Tikman na.
Of course, dahil tradisyon namin to, yung aking loyal na manang, at siya ang nagbigay sa akin ng pasta machine, siya ang mag-taste. Parang ang dami masyadong aswete, ano?
Ayos lang yan.
Dito ka, Manang.
Doesn't harm. Tikman mo na baka mo.
Asan ang kutsara?
Ito!
Ito na ang masarap na Miki.
Miki alla Romi.
Miki alla Romi.
Brought to you by Channel 1.
Go to the
Brought to you.
brought by Channel 1. This really delicious.
Hindi mo pa natitikman?
Yummy.
Sige na.
Oh, tama na.